Howdy, and welcome to the Lunch Table Podcast, a podcast where we believe Old Yeller didn't have rabies. He just got tired of their shit.
The dog?
Yeah. He gets rabies.
I've never seen it.
See? A lot of people know the dog gets shot, but they don't know why. And it's because it gets rabies.
Fern gully.
That's right. And the man on my right who doesn't know how dogs die. That's right, Mr. Google himself. Drew, my little love bug. Euthanizer!
My underwear's tight.
He's like a bed bug, but he sucks more than blood. And that's right.
I had to cut out milkshakes.
The guy to the left of Drew. Your host with the most.
Super soakers.
I do.
Super soakers.
Yeah. Well, dude, when I look at you, my pants just get soaked.
Do that again?
Soaked.
I need the click and the look up.
Soaked.
At me, dumb.
Nope, you lost it.
I need that for my spank bank.
Carl! Joe! Every man wants me for their spank bank.
Only I have.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just-
do. You got fetus me, you dirty man.
I had long hair CJ, short hair CJ, bald CJ, fat CJ, fit CJ, vegan CJ,
Fatter
carnivore
CJ.
Taken CJ, single CJ. I think one time you were in a three-way in one of those pictures. Cannot confirm.
We will not talk about it. Let's get into Drew's trying to get me killed. Drew's trying to make me single. Drew's trying to get me killed.
I've worked very hard to get you into a relationship.
Just to rip me out. You
Right,
son
I've
of a
not
bitch.
prevented you.
You son of a bitch. You're like, I want him to find love just to crush it. You're worse than any Disney villain.
If your mom hasn't done it already, it ain't gonna happen.
Wow. My mom wants grandchildren so bad. I wouldn't be surprised if she stole something at night when I was
Tom Brady, you. Dude, one of those water wiggles that we played with when we were a kid? the jelly things?
the nude. Dude, I always thought that like the egg roll looking things.
Yeah, those things.
Yeah, dude, I was like, is this Sharon and I were literally talking about this on the last walk. I was like, hey, do you remember those? We walk around town when we get bored.
Did you get one?
No. But I couldn't find one.
I don't need to know the intimate details.
But I
wondering, might get you one as a gift. So let me know if you do it.
Dude,
so I don't have to awkwardly buy that again.
Listen, I know 100% that they were probably made to be just like a fidget toy.
Yeah.
But don't tell me now as an adult you're like, I wonder how many kids warm those up and just oiled it and went to town.
Did you ever try the cantaloupe?
No.
No.
You screwed a cantaloupe?
No,
once?
I never screwed a cantaloupe.
Oh, well, you said it so nonchalantly. It sounded like you've tried it. Like it's just everyone's fucking cantaloupes. You're like, have you tried the cantaloupe?
Yeah.
You said it like with experience.
No, dude, I had money. I bought a silicone mold.
That's even weird to me. Never used one of those.
Miss it out.
Listen, how was it like banging a pillow basically? Well, it would be more than a pillow, but there's like no more to it.
I won't kiss and tell.
You enjoyed it. You miss it.
I
You're
don't.
upset you had to
Shut up.
You're upset you had to lock it away, weren't you?
No, I ripped through it.
Used it too much.
I had to throw it away.
He used it too much, folks. I don't know.
He used it too much. He used it too much.
I don't know if I should be proud or call somebody for you.
See, that's why cantaloupes are great. Single use. Still never did it. Don't at me.
I just feel like that's gonna get left out on the counter one day
Yeah.
and lead to bad things.
Oh, yeah. American Pie.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but the pie's all smashed.
Yeah.
That one I feel like Chris Paisley, late at night, during his ADD, might take a bite of that, not paying attention.
Ooh, cantaloupe. That's extra juicy.
Right? Someone like him.
Berries and cream.
Ooh, berries and cream. Berries and cream.
Berries and cream.
Berries and cream.
Morgan hates that.
Everyone who's watching is gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, I'm gonna throw the video
Berries
up.
and cream. Berries and cream.
If you don't know it, it's this video, right?
When I was a little lad, if I wanted berries and cream, Mummy made me do the little lad dance. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
So, Drew, tell people what is playing today.
I'm gonna draw
He is. What are you gonna draw?
stuff.
Yeah, he doesn't know. I'm gonna pick obscure words and see what he can draw. It's gonna be fun. We'll watch him sweat and struggle.
Right.
Now, if anyone ever pays attention,
You don't have to watch a podcast for that.
no, no, just watch me live and you watch me struggle. So, anyone who doesn't know, if you ever see the painting, well, not the little drawings behind us like you see today, the really nice ones, or the ones that you can actually tell what they are drawn by Drew. If they look like a 5-year-old did them, they're mine.
We try and do every other week, just for you to keep an eye out.
Yeah. See, I like stuff like this.
Try
So-
is that your next tattoo?
No. All
Barbed
the
wire?
100% not. No, dude, not barbed wire. Animes and like cool like comic book characters.
I actually know what
next.
you should get.
What?
You should
Madden.
Get, no, you should get the
Too late.
Chinese chimpanzee god.
Oh.
That
Son
like
Goku.
Infernape. Yeah.
Son Goku.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who Goku's based off of.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is my comic book arm now.
Okay, so put it on
My
another.
video game arm.
Okay.
My
So put it on
religious
this
arm's
one.
done.
It's not done.
It's
You got a
done.
whole hand right there.
You don't put
You got
anything
you got
on your
an
hand.
armpit.
Why would
got
I
a
put it on
side.
your armpit? What's that? My rib?
Sure.
I could put something on my ribs, but that's a whole different piece, my man.
You have a whole buttocks.
That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Can you imagine a big monkey's like fiery face, and right where its mouth is just my bunghole? Yo,
Shooting smoke rings.
yeah. So,
Have you been?
I've been all right, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Bought a new battery for my car.
Yeah.
You know, we went over all the car issue. And it's running fine now. Actually, when I replaced it, I was surprised because like it started up so quick, and I was like, "Oh,
Maybe I should have done this.
maybe I should have done this a while ago." But you don't realize like it hasn't started because it does this so slowly
Right.
that you just get used to it.
That's why.
Yeah, wow, dude. Realistically, go back to school cuts. Okay.
Yeah. You've been busy.
Busy all week, and they sit as well as you do. Okay.
I say really good.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, anybody who's talking to you, you turn your head and you have to. Dude, there's a couple times.
I know. That's why you directly point me at Jerry or Jared.
And that doesn't work. Because then if Vinny said something or somebody else, you're like. And dude, I'm sitting there and I was like, motherfucker. I was like, mother. And at some point, I was like, well, fuck you. You're just going to have. It's just going to be higher than what I want it to be. And it just is what it is.
Hey, it looks great.
It'll grow out in 2 weeks. Good for you.
Mistakes by Carl.
But the difference is, you're so tall, at least I'm not bending over to do your haircut.
Yeah.
If anything, I need a step stool. Like cutting
Yeah,
it
you have to drop me all the way to the
all
bottom.
the way down. I gotta stand on my tippy toes to still cut your hair. Like the top of it. But dude, so all week I've just been hunched over basically. Like you try
Kids.
to get them sit up
Kids.
straight and everything, but they all sit like we did playing video games, or even worse because they got their phone and they're like eyeball, like forehead to top of the screen of the phone, you know, like this. It's like, how am I supposed to cut your hair when you're like as tall as this desk and you're bent over? Like, now I gotta reach like this to try to cut your freaking hair. What? And then these kids come in with these like Instagram bald fade, real tight haircuts that realistically take like an hour or so, probably even longer than that to get so smooth. And you want me to get done in 30 minutes while you're sitting like that? Yeah.
Do it.
And then as you're cutting their hair, they're just turning. And then like you'll get done with a section, and the mirror people is for me. That's for me. It's not for you. I know people feel like it's for them. It's not. It's so when I'm cutting, I can look back into the mirror to see from a distance to see the fade.
So why do you turn them around at the very end if it's not for them?
Because at the end, I have
It's for them.
No. I have to look at the shape of the haircut from your front. And it gives you a chance to look, sure. But that mirror's for me, baby. I got a small mirror if you want to check yourself out over there. You know, here you go.
Can I do that? Can I have that mirror the entire time? Like if I sit down and you put the cape on, I want that mirror.
Okay. I would. Some people I wouldn't. Because they would critique you the entire time. Like, no, dude. No. And then, dude, even worse than those, I hate to say it, but the people that bring in like a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old that's already fussy, they probably shouldn't get a haircut anyways.
Right.
And they want to hold them down while you give them a hair. And it's like, dude, is that really what you want them to think of during a haircut? Is them being restrained to me shaving their head?
Dude, subconsciously, I got cut when I was a young lad. Maybe that's why I don't go, but, once
right? That's what I'm
bit.
saying. And, dude, if we do nick one of these kids, which happens sometimes, is they're freaking, flailing around, being all crazy. Sometimes your little razor nicks your ear or something, a little bend of skin. Then they are super scared to come back.
Yeah.
And when they hear it, they freak out because they're worried about getting bit by the clipper. So it's like, it's funny because like instead of these parents just going, you know what, we'll just try again another day. They're like so persistent on getting this haircut right there and then. It's gonna happen. Like you're giving them bad experiences. And I'm going to do it because I want the money and I need you out. I kind of hate it, but you need to make a decision because I got the rest of these people to do. So we need to poo or get off the pot here.
Right.
So that's what I've been dealing with all week. Just busy. Kids. There's an age limit to these. I would say right around 9 and older. Push forward, tapered haircut. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All the kids have it. They push it forward. It's like front and messy.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Logan Paul. Then they all get the little taper, like low taper. As low as you can get the taper.
Yeah.
Front. Blowout tapers. That's it. They all get it. Everyone. Dude. All of them.
I don't know half those words.
Taper. You have them. Taper just means it's a taper and fade is the same. It means the same thing, but when someone says taper, they're meaning just their sideburns and their back. A fade would mean more like the whole hair.
If I have Morgan come into the barbershop with me, then you got more work to handle. Because when I sit down in the chair, I'm like, whatever, man. I ain't got to look at it.
Right.
Tell me what other people think.
Right. Right, dude. I hate that too. There will be many guys who will come in, always know what they want. Hey, man, what do you want? I want this. The next thing you know, they come in with the girlfriend. They sit down. Hey, man, how do you want your haircut? Hey, babe. How should I get my hair cut? Like, no, dude. No.
You're doing so good.
Why are you having your mommy come up and tell me about your haircut, huh? Can't you pick your haircut, buddy? Like, you got her by the haircut you had.
Go back to that.
Keep doing you, bro. You being you got her.
Yeah. Maybe. Or money.
Either way, you can still, if it's money, do what you want at that point. Get the dumbest haircut.
Whatever you want. Let's see. My week. I'm going to go back in reverse here.
Okay.
Today, I got a haircut. I did some running around. Went to the gym with your girlfriend. Then had a doctor's appointment.
Nice.
And funny, my mom came down to the doctor's appointment with me. And she didn't have much to do. And I was like, hey, you want to come down to Pittsburgh? I mean, I don't have anybody to drive with.
Right.
Yeah. She goes, yes, absolutely. Every single time I ask,
Yes.
yeah, we'll stop and get Chick-fil-A after. Yes! Okay, perfect. We got...
Your idea, your mom's idea.
My mom's idea. The first time it was mine, this time it was hers.
Nice.
Yeah. And we get to the bank that she has to stop at, and she throws me some money and goes, get some new shoes.
I don't see your shoes. What shoes did you have
The
on?
green Nikes.
Oh. Get some new shoes.
All right, Mom. Your wish is my command. Yesterday, though, big day. It was my birthday.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you do?
I worked.
Nice. Nice.
Then, as soon as I got home from work, I changed into pajamas immediately.
Yeah. Yeah. Go-to move.
I started doing stuff for our fantasy football league. Then I
Yeah.
started playing video games.
Woo!
And then my fiance comes in and tells me that your girlfriend needs help.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend locked herself out of your apartment
Yeah.
without her keys
Yep.
and without her good phone.
Okay. Yeah. She did tell me that without her good phone. She had her broken phone that somehow was connected to some type of internet.
Yes, sometime internet was talking to Morgan, and Morgan walks in and goes, hey, know it's your birthday. Know you're in for the night. Know you're playing video games. Know you're in your pajamas. Sharon needs help. I was like, all right, I'll finish it after this game. And Morgan goes, no, like right now. And I'm like, no, I'm going to finish this game. Then I will leave. So I stopped by the barbershop, which is like halfway, got your key, walked into the barbershop and went, hey, I need your key. And to be fair, I was talking kind of to both you and Jared. Jared walks over and immediately grabs his keys and starts pulling it off and hands me the key.
Well, before even that point, you walk in, and before you can say anything,
Ah,
happy birthday, Drew! And we all start singing to you, and you're like, no, time-sensitive issue.
I said, your girlfriend locked herself out with the oven on.
Yeah, that's what you said. And Jared's like, oh, crap.
And Jared walks over and starts handing me a key. And I look at it and I was like, is this the key to CJ's house? And he goes, what? He goes, oh, you mean CJ's girlfriend locked herself out. Okay. All right. I thought you meant my girlfriend.
Which both could be true.
Right. Very, very possible. Got to your house, unlocked it, left the key there so you would get it later, and then I just fucking went back to my video games.
Nice. I'm surprised if I was wondering if you went upstairs and saw that I bought a new binder and organized.
No,
Yeah. And dude, the other day went to Wally World. Okay, for the pack of these cards, like 3 something.
Not bad.
$7.99 is what it is in the shop.
Yeah.
3 something. So I was like, okay, I'll get me like 4 packs. Pulled a $260 card.
No shit.
Yeah.
Pretty.
That's what I said. I was like, that's dope. Now I'm all in. They got me.
Saturday, went to Haas's with my family,
Yeah.
and my family gave me a whole bunch of gifts.
Okay.
My brother Lance looks at me and goes, I forgot to get you a gift. And I was like, come on, man, I've been getting you gifts for the last 6 years. He goes, I got it. We'll go to Walmart after this. I told him that I wanted an ice maker that was on sale at Walmart.
Nice.
Sure enough, he gave me the money to get an ice maker, and I have so much ice now.
Well, So did your ice maker not work, or?
I don't have one in the fridge. I just use the trays,
Okay.
and I didn't want to do that anymore.
So how does this work?
Oh, you pour water in,
Oh, okay.
and it shoots it out.
And then it shoots it out.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I also bought a really big Lego set that I've been wanting for a while.
Oh yeah, I did
I
see
built
that. That was
that.
dope. That was dope. It's the Millennium Falcon, but black.
Yeah, well, it's got to be black.
I don't know. You picked it. No one forced you.
I'm actually going to buy a second one.
Ooh, another black one.
Yeah. I think I'm going to invest in it.
You going to just keep it in the pack?
Yeah.
Because, dude, I've been, like I said, with these cards, since you can still get the first gen, I've been honestly debating
Just get a box and holding on to
of
it.
the first gen because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
Like, I think the box of up to date cards is 100 something. Those ones are like 80 or even cheaper. And I was like, it might not be bad just to buy it and hold on to the box.
Yeah.
Because even I was telling my brother about this, and he was telling me how many of his friends are into it now and how fast it's just blowing up.
Oh.
He's saying it's really getting it's taken off. And it's one of the first fun card games too in anime. So like you already have a bunch of people who watch the anime.
I guess I should watch the anime.
I'll
There's
help
a
you.
lot of it.
Dude, no. Wait.
Wait. You're enabling me.
Wait. They have
Try crack cocaine.
They're-
I'll help you.
I'll help you. But if you wait, they're coming out with a new one that's kind of like Kai. Do you remember what Dragon Ball Z Kai did?
No.
Okay. If you're going to watch Dragon Ball Z ever, anybody, watch the Kai. Because Kai goes in and cuts out all the filler and all the fluff.
Nice.
They redo it so it gets rid of the waiting periods. They're doing the same thing with One Piece since it's so big. They know, Netflix and a bunch of other people know that it's so intimidating to jump into the series when you see 2,000 some episodes.
Right.
Like, obviously, you don't want to start that. So now that they did the live action, they're planning on redoing it very cut down.
Good.
So wait for that one.
I can do that.
Yeah. If not, I'll have to give you this whole map to follow of stuff that you can skip. Where it's just like, hey, here to here, they basically talk about the same thing. And it just takes that long for them to get done with it.
God, you're nerding out.
Oh, 100%.
So good.
100%, dude.
So good.
Oh, dude. When I stopped down by the shop again, I bought like a pack when we were walking around, right? Anytime we pass, I got to buy a pack now. Addicted. And
You drive past it every day when you go
no,
home.
not drive. I will not stop if I'm driving.
Okay.
Only when I walk, because it's like a reward. And I don't walk just to the shop. We walk all of Sharon, basically. Then on my loop down and back to the house. Stop and I pick it up. Okay. And it's
Do
usually...
you have a rewards card?
Yes.
Okay.
I made a whole account there.
Okay.
Yeah, they asked me and I was like, sign me up. I was like...
I plan on spending tons.
I was like, you already got figurines in the back worth hundreds of dollars that I already want. I'm not going to get them yet. Till I get cards to trade for them.
Do you take Patreon?
Like the one figurine I saw back there was like $80, and I'm like, if I get enough of these cards, I just trade them in to get the statue. Like, here you go, just give me the statue.
Pretty much. That's the way you can do it.
Exactly. I mean,
You can do it for almost anything. You can use cards for board games.
Yeah, anything in there.
Right.
Cards are just money there.
Right. You can use statues for dice.
Ooh, that's another thing I'm addicted.
Dice?
Dice.
A dice goblin.
I haven't bought any yet. I've stopped myself. But even Sharon noticed anytime we walk into the source, first place I go is to the dice.
I'm gonna have to get you a real.
I don't even need them, but I like the way they look. I'm
Get
like,
you
"Ooh,
the
these
most
ones are
just
cool."
obnoxious ones that I can.
I like this really pretty one. So
Like just gold that blind the shit out of you when you throw them.
yeah, I like those. Those ones are nice. I like the ones that kind of look like stones too. Those are real pretty. Like they're just cool. I just like the art that they put into them.
CJ, give me some goodies. I want some.
You want something to draw?
Yeah.
Okay, first thing I want you to draw is flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Let's see.
Flabbergasted.
So, Drew, The other day, well, as you're drawing this, let me tell.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Let me set up
Stories.
So I don't know if it was doing a couple pull-ups. I don't know if it's because I've been bending over to cut these kids and I'm just in weird positions. I don't know if all that, along with like cuddling on with Sharon and just sitting weird on the couch or sleeping. But dude,
You're back.
yesterday I woke up. Or the day before that, I woke up. And like the muscle from the back of my neck all the way down through my shoulder blade just killed me. It was killing me. I was feeling like Batman, like 1980s Batman, where I couldn't move my neck. You know what I mean? Like I was turning like this, and it sucked at work because I'm sitting there trying to cut hair. Then I would have to turn all stiffly to look at the mirror. And throughout, where like if I would turn left, boom, right in my neck. If I'd move my arm, boom, right in the back of my shoulder. Only on the right side.
This is the one your girlfriend said was from working out.
Yeah. It could have been. I don't know where or why or how, but it did. Okay? All I know is it did. It did hurt. So, not good because this is the day of bowling, right? Like, shit, I got league tonight. Fuck. The way I bowl is very smooth. I don't put a lot of effort into it. It doesn't even feel like anything's in my hand. So the fact that this is really bothering me just holding it and not even swinging the ball yet already got my attention. And we're just in warm-ups. This ain't even a game yet, and I'm having a hard time even keeping up. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, how am I going to do 3 games of this shit?
You're not. You're going to cry.
How am I going to do, like, am I going to, I was wondering, like, at this point, is it better for me just to step down because I know I'm not going to do too good tonight and just let it heal so I know that they can use, I'll be better off later on, or say, screw it, man up. There's murmurings going around, people bitching, right?
CJ's hurt.
No. The lanes are super dry, right? The lanes are super dry. I don't, dude.
Oh, is this what I had overheard?
Yes. So, like, it ended up being so bad, the lane conditions, which 99% of the time, I don't care what they give me, I say bowl. But in this case, my shoulder's already hurting. If people are already bitching, let's see what can happen, right? And at the end of the day, the whole league just votes to push it back next week. We won't start till next week.
That's good for you.
And I was like, oh my God, this works out. I was like, that was great.
Your karma's good today.
I was like, I don't know what I did, but that worked in my favor. So here, I heard the oiling machine, what it does is it goes and first it puts stripper on the lane to clean any old oil off.
Okay.
Strips it completely bare. Then it lays the new oil pattern, whatever that's going to be on your bowling lanes. Well, the young kid who was getting it ready for league didn't know where the oil should go, and he didn't know where the stripper should go.
So he cleaned the whole thing.
On a pole. Strippers go on poles. You're right. But he switched the two around. So when the machine should have been putting oil out, it was just putting nothing out.
Was there oil out originally? Did he just mess that up, like switch them back and forth?
Probably not.
So he strippered him twice?
Yeah. Actually, the way it would...
×2 stripper.
Dude, the way it would actually have worked would have been first during the going up phase, you would be wasting oil because it thinks that's the stripper, right?
Okay, yeah,
so,
that's what I was asking.
Yeah, so it would be wasting oil and then scraping it off as it went back down and then reapplying stripper.
That's why it's hard to own a bowling alley.
Jonah Hill.
That's flabbergasted.
Oh, it's a ghost. Who you going to call?
Yeah. Do you want to know my ADHD-ness here?
Yeah, sure. Tell me about it. Explain this to me.
So, first off, as you can probably tell, this is Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Another name for a ghost could be a ghast. Yeah. And what color is Flubber with Robin Williams?
Green.
It was a flubber ghost.
I'm getting it.
Yeah. For whatever reason, it does look like the Snapchat ghost.
A little bit. It's the bottom. It's the
Yeah,
bottom.
I know. I tried to get. I realized that at the bottom. I went, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, flabbergast. I know this
like
one
that.
is when you're so stunned by something that it takes you back,
Okay. Yeah.
which is what he's doing.
That's exactly it. You ready?
Ah,
I like it.
Take a picture.
I give that one 3 stars.
Out of
1,000.
how much would it have been before I asked you to take the picture?
10 out of 10. We're gonna say we'll call it a 6 out of 10. That was very good.
Okay.
Okay. The next word, which is
Yeah.
technically not a word, but it was to you when you were young.
Okay.
Printer near. Now, there's a little story with this made up word of Drew's back in his youth. Printer near. Right? His dad used to speak with a lovely PA accent, very thick sometimes. And when Drew would ask them, where is this, where is that, he'd be like, oh, it's printing near the Walmart. Pretty near.
Pretty near to.
Right, pretty near to. So he was just saying it was close.
Yeah, I'm printer there. Yeah, I'm pretty there.
Yeah, but because of our lovely accent where we smash everything together like a big old burger of words.
Mom does say something. I can't remember what it was.
My mom gets a lot of things like yins. She says that a lot, but she also says like steel.
Still,
Yeah, still.
we're still there.
Like still mill instead of steel mill. Or meal instead of mill. She gets a lot of those things mixed up.
I think it's so cute.
But I just thought it would be funny. So now that we figured out what Drew was hearing this whole time was never a word.
Never a word. Ever.
It not even close. And he didn't find out till adulthood.
College.
Until adulthood. That it was a made up word. So I would like to see what you come up with here, bud. Let your creative juices go. And also, I thought it'd be a nice way of honoring your dad.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Dad was a cool guy.
Your dad was a very interesting man. Mm-hmm. Everybody used to be scared of Drew's dad. I never really was. Probably because I was too stupid.
You're about the only one. Well, my dad got blown up in Vietnam
Yeah, his dad
a couple times.
was a man. That's the easiest way to explain it. A war hero. Kind of not really rough around the edges because he really didn't yell or nothing. But he had this
To
quiet...
you?
That's true. But he always had this like quiet he was always quiet, but somehow demanded respect by never speaking somehow.
Right.
It was funny. So when he would speak up, people usually listened to what he said without him
Yeah.
really ever having to speak to anybody. It's like instant leadership.
Pretty much, yeah.
Now, you see this little guy, he's all beat up. It's not really that little. He's a pretty big toy. So, Drew started bringing funny little stuff like this little Thomas the Train engine. He started bringing this stuff up to the podcast because he's been finding them. Ooh, that didn't fall right.
Getting it in, getting it in.
Getting it in. Sit right, T-Rex. He's been finding all this crap in his yard.
Crap.
And crap.
Some kid
stuff,
would be hurtful
junk,
that you said that.
toys. Well, it must be crap. They threw it in your yard. They must not care about
I'm
it.
assuming that it was from the previous tenants.
Laying out there this whole time, you think so?
I mean, they lost it.
Damn it, dude. You're saying they never mowed? You're going to
Maybe.
tell me.
Maybe.
Okay, dude. You're going to tell me that this whole time that
You
you've
don't
been
know
here.
You don't know their
You're
situation.
going to tell me the whole time that you've been here and you've been cutting the grass that you have never cut those two spots before?
Yeah. Yes. Maybe. I don't know. That makes me look real bad, but
That's what I'm
probably
saying.
right.
No, I know that you have.
I know this one that I haven't probably cut near there. I got a little experimental the last time.
You were like, is this even my property line?
Yeah. Yeah, let's say that.
Okay. This little guy who was in the back of Drew's yard. Drew got really excited with the weed whacker. Now, the cool thing about this toy is how thick this freaking plastic is. I don't know if you guys
Dude,
can
it
actually-
has to be old.
I don't know if you can see it. But, I mean, he took huge chunks out of this. And this is solid plastic. Like, this is harder than some of my car parts. I feel like you could kill someone with this plastic T-Rex toy.
Oh, it has to. Ow!
Yeah, see, you could kill somebody with it.
So this is the picture that I dreamed up in my mind.
Okay.
This is exactly how it happened. This is my living room from where I was growing up. The nightmare fuel that it is.
Blue carpet and all, too. I've seen it.
Yeah. Little picture window out to the side here. My dad, he wore a lot of extreme colors.
Yes, he did.
Surprisingly.
So did my dad for being the macho dude that he is.
Then my mom, they were both sitting at their lazy boy recliners when I came out. I was writing my paper in my room on my computer in there, and I kept typing in printer, and nothing kept coming up. And I Googled it, and I still couldn't find anything. At that point, that's when I walked out into the living room and looked at both my parents at the same time and went, "How do you spell printer?" And my dad goes, Printer. And I was like, "No, like printer, like I'm printer there. We're printer going across the store." And my mom goes, "Ah! This is your fault," and points to my dad and goes, "It's pretty near to." So, she berated him.
Pretty near, too.
Yeah.
Great old PA slang.
Yeah. You want to give me something easy?
Yeah.
Last one here.
Drew. This one's not really obscure since you need something easy. But draw us.
I'm going to make you plug.
Why?
Because you're so good at
No, I'm not.
it. You want to draw?
I can. Here.
No.
You weren't ready for that.
No.
I want you to draw me an exit sign. Oh.
All right, man. Take us there.
First, you can find us on Spotify,
Anchor,
Spotify, Apple,
Spotify,
all the good stuff,
Google Podcast,
and Google
The
Podcast.
Lunch Table PBJ. We're super distracted. We're on Anchor, Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcast at the Lunch Table PBJ. That's probably how you're listening to us right now, so if you are, go ahead and doing that. We're on YouTube and Rumble at the Lunch Table PBJ. That's probably how you're watching us right now, so if you are, thank you, and keep doing that. We're on Twitter at Lunch Table PBJ. That's how you can stay up to date on some of the stuff that we're doing, as well as take care of our polls. We don't have a poll this week, although he's going to get one up his butt. We're on Facebook at the Lunch Table PBJ, as well as our fan page of Munchies. That's how you can really stay up to date in everything that we're doing. We're on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts at the Lunch Table PBJ. This asshole behind me takes care of that. You can do whatever you want on that stage. And lastly, we're on Patreon at the Lunch Table PBJ. If you want to be one of those people that lets me kick his ass, that's the way to do it. Bye.
Drew, you got it yet?
Yeah. Yep. Give me 1 second.
Okay. I'm gonna say, do I need to stall still?
You can leave. You can have us leave.
Okay.
You can
Drew.
take us home.
Thank you for being you. It's always fun, and your artistic abilities have held us through today's show. A round of applause. Happy birthday for this old man.
Thanks, guys.
Woo! Sharon, thanks for coming down, seeing it in person like you always do, being our little supporter. Thank you for stopping by, watching, or listening. Usually I don't thank the people listening, but today I'm gonna thank you too, because maybe you need it. Keep your eyes on the road. Don't laugh so freaking hard. We're waiting on you, bud.
Oh, okay. It's kind of like The Shining, where this is like a hallway you're looking down with one of those funky carpets.
I see it
that's
now.
got the green and
Yeah, the
purple,
green.
like at the roller rink.
Yeah,
kinda carpet.
it's like when you get too drunk and you're walking back home in the hotel and they always have this weird lined carpet and it almost makes you sick.
Right. The floor is telling you to throw up.
Yeah.
And then doors on the other side, and ever so far away, the little exit sign.
Little tiny exit sign. Drew,
CJ,
you got any advice for the people?
draw your pain away.
That's, you're not as young as you once were, and you never will be. So strike while the iron's hot, and before you pull too many muscles.
If you can't draw, sing.
If you can't draw, sing. Peace.
See ya.
Bye. Sayonara. Alright, take your pants off. My shoulder's hurting, and I need that butthole.
Hey, Derek, you know what's always good for shoulder pain?
What?
If you lick my butthole.
Snap!